Hello everybody, Marlene, aka Snow Gardener 307. We are here for my November budget. We're going to talk about my budget. We're going to talk about my cash stuffing. I worked a lot of overtime this last month so that I was going to be able to have some fun for my daughter's birthday. So we're going to talk about how much we're budgeting for that trip. And then we're also going to do some savings challenges, you guys. We are trying our hardest to get the car paid off this month, the credit card that the car is put on. So let's go ahead and jump into this.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up.
All right, everybody, so we've got our cash here. You can see already I have a couple dollars that I'm not sure where they came from, but we're going to go ahead and stuff those. We're going to put this cash aside for now. We're going to go ahead and talk about the budget. And as I'm talking about the budget, I'm going to go ahead and zoom you guys in on the section that we're talking about. We're going to try to keep this brief if possible. Let's talk about the money we started with. Let's talk about where we're putting it all, and then let's get cash stuffing. Hopefully you guys can see this okay. So the dollar amount that we are working with today is $6,288. This is quite a bit above my normal pay, but as I said, I worked quite a bit of overtime knowing that we were going to be celebrating Julia's birthday in November, because of course her birthday is actually already passed as I'm filming this, but we're going to be celebrating it over the weekend. And so let's talk about my bills. Not much has changed there. For anybody that's brand new to my channel, this is a roundup column, and I round up everything to the nearest dollar or two or 5 or 10, depending on what my budget says I can do. And we're saving this for Australia. That's what we're doing right now. And if you do buy my budget kits, just so you guys know, there is a plus minus column here because I know people like to budget differently. But speaking of budget kits, how cute are these little hedgehogs? So cute. All right, so we've got Home Depot for $200. Stash is some investing for $25. The money I owe my husband is $6 to $18 with a roundup of 2. Electricity, we're on an equal pay plan. So we've got $81 a month, roundup of 4. My Verizon bill, $241.41 for $245. And I made a mistake last month, and I think somebody had pointed it out. I rounded up $4.59. It should have only been $3.59. But hey, that's an extra buck to Australia. So let me go ahead and move you guys on down a little bit further. There we go. And I didn't total down here. Whoops. So you can see right here that that gave us a total of $1,175. And then let's add this up really quick because, of course, I wrote this off of a rough draft. So, and I should have the number memorized because I do the same number every time. Okay, so $1,150 is what this total is right down here. And then it equals $3,963. So these are our cash envelopes right here. We've got food of $500. That's $125 a week. Prepper pantry, $200. Miscellaneous and fun, $50. Home, $50. My spending money is $100 for the month. Pay it forward is $50. And gas for my car is $200. So that adds up to, as we said, $1,150 with leftover of $3,963. Now let's go on over to our sinking funds. And so we have a lot of sinking funds, as you guys know. I'm not going to talk about them for a long time. We've got gifts and celebrate, $185 with a $5 roundup. We've got clothes for $50, garden for $20, giving for $100, holidays $50, Julia and Peyton $80, land tax $35 with a roundup of 5, personal care $500, pets $100, Sam's $100, subscriptions $28. I did round up $2 there. Home $50, savings challenges $500. This is quite a bit lower, you guys, because my Snow Gardener 307 paycheck is going to fill in the gap. Wendover, right here, this is for the celebration. I'm going to spend $1,000, or I'm going to take $1,000, so that I've got plenty of money because, of course, not only am I paying for myself and my husband, but we are paying for my daughter and her boyfriend because I said that I would for her birthday. So I've already paid for hotels and stuff, so that's not out of that money right there. And then we've got extra debt. So let me take just a second to scroll you guys on down and let me explain to you guys for our extra debt what is going on. So you guys know that we are on a debt-free journey, and we also use rewards cards that we pay off every single month. We've got HA, which is Hawaiian Airlines. This is where our car insurance went. Our car insurance went through the roof. It went up to $3,500 for 6 months. Thanks to my teenage son, my 18-year-old son. So he's picking up part of it, but I'm picking up part of the overage as well. So there was still a balance of $588.74 after I had paid the insurance money that I had saved and stuff. So we have taken care of that. And so that gives that card a $0 balance again. And so I did have a small roundup here. Then American Airlines, I had some over expenditures on there as well. And I do cash flow some stuff. So I'm putting $380.73 with some roundup. And you'll notice I've got $400 here. American Airlines still has $400 on it. This is getting paid by the Snow Gardener 307 paycheck because it is business expenses. So for all intents purposes, that will be back down to the $0 where we like it. And so that means I'm paying $975 to debt with the roundup. So that leaves me with $178. I'm going to go ahead and put $30 into my piggy penny, and I'm going to go ahead and roll over $148. And that gives us a roundup of $27.12. So that is the paycheck to paycheck budget. And we're going to go ahead and scoot you guys on out. We're going to try to do this video with as little editing as possible. So we're going to go ahead and talk about our cash envelope breakdown. We've got all of this already broken down. I'm going to grab a highlighter. So we've got a highlighter that we need. I've got my wallet that I need. We've got the calculator, which we shouldn't need. And then I forgot to grab out our piggy penny, but don't worry, piggy penny is right there. So we've got that when it comes to it. And actually, maybe we should start with piggy penny today since it is right there. And let me go back into the savings challenges to get to the piggy penny. Let's go ahead and start out with this. This is one of my budget printables. And so if you guys like this type of stuff, you're going to want to head on over to my Etsy shop. The link is down below. So I'm going to go ahead and put in $30, but I don't have my cash ready. We're not going to count this, you guys. This is a lot of cash, but we're not going to count it. So let's go ahead and put all of the money over into the tray where we need it so that we can do the piggy penny first, right? There we go. Move this stuff on over. I'll probably fast forward you guys right here, so I might be talking like a chipmunk.
So I do love cash-based budgeting because it keeps me within my budget. I can tell you guys that since we have started using rewards cards more, it has gotten harder to make sure that we are staying on track. So a lot of people ask me about using rewards cards. One thing is you've got to be mindful of your money. You've got to be mindful of what you've got left. And so that's just my little spiel there.
So $20 and $30. So 20 and a 10. So $30 is going to be going into our piggy. We're almost there, you guys. And this money is going to Australia as well. Super excited about that. We'll see. I haven't put a ton of extra money into here. Actually, you guys, we've got these $2 extra. We're going to put those into the piggy too. Oh, that's a G buck. We can't do that one. So we're going to grab out this one. That's an L buck. So we're going to save that one to go into our G buck tracker. And we're going to put these $2 extra in here. Before, I was adding quite a bit more extra into the piggy. Last year I did. This year I haven't done a ton. But the minimum that we should have for this one is $780. And that's with $15 a week is what it is. So let me go ahead and color these ones in. Okay, so we started with our piggy penny today instead of ending with it, but hey, at least it's done. I love these kind of savings challenges because they're a year-long savings challenge, and at the end, you end up with a good chunk of money. And I don't know about you guys, but I don't actually miss $30 a paycheck. You know, I just don't even miss it. So let's get back over to the November budget. And let's get some cash stuffing happening. The first thing we're going to do, though, is we are going to go through our bucks really quick to see if we have any A bucks, any G bucks, or any D bucks. You guys, not one single A buck. I'm so sad. Those are the ones that I want the most, and they are the hardest to find. But we do have lots of bucks here. Now, if I've had somebody ask me, what the heck are you talking about for an A buck, a D buck, a G buck? For anybody that doesn't know, our bills are minted in different places around the country. The mint that it's made in determines what letter goes on the buck right here. So $1 and $2 have these on here, and there's not every letter of the alphabet. I don't remember them all, but I choose to save 3 of them. And so I save the D bucks for debt and the G bucks for garden. And then I also do the A bucks for Australia. And the A bucks for me are super hard to find. They just are not in circulation. I actually started getting more dollar bills than I used to, just to try to find more A bucks. So I got $88, you guys, and I didn't have a single A. So let's see what we've got for D bucks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 extra dollars will be going to debt. For garden, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that was a pretty good find on those two. So we're going to set those off aside. Now we're going to go ahead and get my wallet stuffed. And our money gets stuffed in my wallet. My husband does not carry cash with him. He does not like cash-based budgeting as far as he goes. And I can't talk today. I'm having a little bit of a lisp. But of course he does his own budget and has his own money. So, you know, we each like to budget a little bit differently, but we make it work. So for food, we're going to go ahead and do 4 piles of 125. And I just knocked over Ozzy. This is the bird. That's his name. For anybody that doesn't know Ozzy, say hello to Ozzy. Ozzy is the illegal bird from Australia. He came in a kinder, an illegal kinder product to me to the U.S. So his name is Ozzy. And that, I believe, my sister-in-law Shannon at Snow Gardener 307. No. We're going to have to edit that out. We said we're not going to edit. My sister-in-law at 307 Design Studio was the one that wanted him named Ozzy. So I don't know if I'm going to edit that out. I might just leave it in, you guys. I am super busy. So we've got 4 piles of 125. Now I did 150 for a long time. That's what you guys saw right there. So 125 is going to go behind my grocery tab. That is going to be for my groceries for the first week of November. Now you guys, my prepper pantry is quite full. And the last grocery haul that I did got us stocked up on some extra stuff that we needed. So if you guys didn't know, I do have a second channel. I'm going to go ahead and put it up right here. So I think that we're going to try to do a very low spend month. I'm not going to go low spend, but we're going to try to do, or I'm not going to go no spend, but we're going to try to go with a low spend. And we need $200 for prepper pantry. And hopefully this whole 200 will be going to another goal. Money had been going to debt when we had extra money left over. My husband still has debt, where I'm almost paid off. We're going to see where we end up with this right now. But I'm hoping to be able to get my car paid off, like I said, this month. So we're going to see what we can do about that. Next video, I'm going to give you guys an update. So gas, I'm going to do 200. So I'm doing 8 20s. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60. So 160. And then I'm doing 4 10s. 10, 20, 30, 40. I used to do bigger bills, and then it just seemed like it was such a problem. And also, honestly, my car doesn't need the same amount of gas as the old one did. So I'm using a lot less gas. So that's super nice. All right. So we've got gas. Now my money, I'm going to go ahead and do $100. I'm going to highlight that, and I'm going to give myself 5 20s. So 20, 40, 60, 80, and 100. Well, that made that easy. And then for our pay it forward, we're going to go ahead and do a 50. And this is me paying it forward to somebody either in my local community, somebody on the YouTube community, or the Etsy community. That is extra money. It's just another form of giving. And I just like to be able to spread around a little bit of love. And then the last 2 categories already have a 50 in it. That was from my husband's paycheck. So fun and miscellaneous is getting another 50, and home is getting another 50. My very last one is bank, and obviously there's no money to go back to the bank. So these will go back in my wallet, and that is the amount that I have with me. And like I said, the rest of the grocery money, it goes into the safe. I can't remember if I told you guys that or not. So that is my wallet. Now I'm going to go ahead and push this off to the side. I'm sure you guys won't be able to see it all the way, but you guys saw it already. You know what it is. We're going to go ahead and start stuffing our binders. So we have got our Christmas Miracles. This is our giving right here. We're going to go ahead and put a $100 bill in there. And I'm not sure what we're going to do for Christmas. I'm thinking we might want to probably just pull one angel off of the tree and help one child this Christmas. We already did a big giving earlier in the year, so we don't have as much money as we normally do. Holidays is going to get $50 for me. I'm sure this is going to be spent on Thanksgiving and Christmas coming up. And then we've got our birthdays. And our birthdays come to $17 a piece. So I am going to make 5 piles of $17. And that's because there's one for me, one for my husband, one for my son, one for my daughter, and then one for any other gifts that we may want to buy. And so somebody asked me in one of the last videos, why do you do $17, Marlene? I do $17 because I want to do $200 for each person that I'm buying for. And that is as close to $200 as I can get with the 12 months without doing change and stuff like that. So we're going to go ahead and add in $17 to my son's birthday, $17 to my husband's birthday, $17 to my daughter's birthday. We're going to go ahead and do $17 to my birthday. And then we're going to do $17 into our regular gifts. And then the last thing in that category is celebrations. And so we're going to go ahead and take $100 and put that into celebrations. I did take a couple extra $100 out of here to go and pay for the hotels and stuff as well, because we are going for a celebration. So that is gifts and celebrate. So that makes that super easy. So that binder is done. And next we're going to go ahead and do the adulting binder, as I like to call it. And so the adulting binder right here, emergency fund. The only time I put money in here is when I've got a savings challenge and I'm putting money there. But I keep all of my emergency fund in a high yield savings account, and I choose to use Capital One. Auto insurance, this flows through my husband's paycheck. Auto, I don't stuff that one on a regular basis. Then we've got land taxes, and land taxes is getting $35. So 20, 30, and 5. And land taxes, you guys, we keep this in cash to pay the county. Pets is going to get $100. Home maintenance is going to get $50. Subscriptions, I don't remember what subscriptions is, $28. This is for, first of all, I have a yearly subscription to Audible. Absolutely love it. Well worth my money. I also have a subscription to a streaming service called Friendly. And this one has all of the Hallmark channels on it. And I am a Hallmark junkie. So those are my 2 subscriptions. And then I've got Sam's Club. And I'm going to go ahead and put $100 into there. So the adulting binder is all done. Let's go ahead and highlight what we did. So we did land tax. We did pets. We did Sam's. We did home and subscriptions. Okay. Next, let's go ahead and grab out. That's our savings challenges. Let's do fun spending first. So fun spending here. This is my money. I don't normally stuff anything in here unless I've got extra or I've got savings challenges. So this is Peyton's envelope right here. So he needs $40 in there. I put $40 into both of my kids' envelopes each month. It's so that I can take them out to lunch or that I can buy them something each month without it affecting my budget. And $40 seems like a good price point to me. Garden is going to go ahead and get $20 today. And we've got all kinds of G-Bucks in there from the last time we filled that up. Clothing is going to go ahead and get another $50. There we go. Personal care is going to get $500. I need to look at the dollar amounts that I gave myself here. I can tell you that everything has gone up. My massages have went up. My eyelashes are going up. My hair has went up a little bit. And I'm also going to be doing some Botox. And so we've got 201s. We've got 250s. We have got 8 20s, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 4 10s. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me go ahead and count this to make sure that I did not mess up and that this is in fact $500. So I've got 100, 200, 250, 300, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 95. So there we go for personal care. Awesome. And then furniture is not getting anything. I will let you guys know we are going to be buying furniture, but we're not going to be cash flowing it. So you guys know me. I'm here to keep it real with you guys. And that is what we have decided to do. So the last thing that we have is savings challenges and Windover. So we're going to be playing savings challenges. So I don't want to take all of the money out, but obviously the Windover money needs to go. I'm giving myself $1,000 for Windover. And so I need 4 $100 bills, which I have. So 400. I need 5 50s. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I need 7 20s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that right? I believe so. We're going to see. And then 110. Let's count this. Let's make sure it is in fact $1,000. We've got 100, 200, 300, 400, 450, 500, 550, 600, 650, 670, 690. Oh my goodness. Why did I do that to myself with a 50? We're going to do this a different way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 455, 556, 20, 40, 60, 87, 20, 40. That's what I was thinking. That is not enough. What did I do? What did I do, you guys? What did I do? Oh, I know what I did. I don't believe those 20s are the right count. I got to get my rough draft. And you guys, here we are, keeping it real right here. That's supposed to be 17. I knew that couldn't be enough. 17 is what that's supposed to be. So 10 more 20s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, there we go. I'm like, that doesn't seem like it's enough. Let's try this again. So we've got, what did we have here? 600. So 600, 20, 40, 60, 80, 700, 20, 40, 60, 80, 800, 20, 40, 60, 80, 900, 920, 940, 950, 1,000. Good thing I still had my cheat sheet around. So this is the cash that I will be taking with us. So I'm going to set that off to the side so that it can get put where it needs to get put. And then this leftover money here is for our savings challenges. So we don't have a lot of time for savings challenges today because of things going on, but we are going to continue to focus on our debt. We're going to see what we can do. And the first thing I want to do for our debt is let's go ahead and play some Shut the Box. And so Shut the Box, we're on the large Shut the Box, and it is kicking our hiney. So let's grab out our Shut the Box envelope right here. We're going to do 2 rows of Shut the Box. And we need a green and blue. And then what else do we need? We need dice. We need dice. Like I told you guys, I'm trying to do this one without a lot of editing. So you're getting a lot of stuff that I probably would edit out. But the time is, you know, it is what it is. So here we go. We're going to color, let's see, green is what we roll. So let's go ahead and roll. So we got a 7 and we got a 9. Okay, we need some big numbers. We got a 6. Ooh, we got an 11. All right, big numbers. We got another 7. We're going to do a 3 and a 4. Okay, big numbers, big numbers. We got a 5. Come on, big numbers. We got an 8. We're getting there, you guys. Oh, it went off. And it is an 11, you guys. So we're going to go ahead and do a 10 and a 1. All right, let's see. Can we be nice here? Can we get a big, big, big number? Nope, we got an 8. So we've got $14 for that one. That's not too shabby for that one, you guys. 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. All right, let's color these 2 numbers with our blue. And of course, this is for debt, so we're okay with putting a whole bunch of money here. All right, next one, we've got a 5. We've got another 5. Okay, now if this one, if we get another of that number, whew, no more of that. We've got a 7. Come on, big numbers. We've got a 6. This one makes me so nervous, you guys. We've got a 7. Okay, this is why we have Mr. Casio out. Holy moly. So we've got 12 plus 11 plus 10 plus 9 plus 8 plus 3 plus 2. So we've got $55 going into this right now. Whew, we're not going to count this right now, but that Shut the Box. If you want to save some extra money, this is the larger version by Reinventing Renee, and I think you might have to be a member. But all right, now we've got Nobody Gnomes It, and this is from Janelle Ray Budgets, and this one is much nicer to us. And I don't have any fancy thing made for it, dang it, but I do need a scratch off token, which I don't have, and Everything's in the way. So we've got our Australian coin here. And let's go ahead. We're going to roll 2. Why aren't we rolling 2? We're not rolling on this. We're scratching. So we've got 5 and 2. So we've got $7 there. So 5, 6, and 7. And then you guys, for this video, we're just going to go one more challenge. Don't worry, I promise you guys there will be more challenges coming up in the next video. So we've got Jamie's Realistic Life here. This is her November scratch off. We're just going to scratch off, 1. If it is below 15, we'll scratch off 2. Okay, 10. All right, so I said if it was below 15, we'd scratch off 2. So there's $10, and then we're going to do this right here, and 15. So $25. This is $135, and this one is going to our debt. So 25, and that one is going into our gnomes. All right, you guys, that's it for me today. I want to thank you guys for joining me for my paycheck to paycheck budget, along with some cash stuffing and, of course, some savings challenges. Until I see you guys next time, remember to keep on smiling. Bye, everybody.
Step 1, wake up, really gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some food in you. Step 3,